In April, when the world was fresh and green, and the trees were bursting with birdsong, Katherine looked at herself in her burnished silver mirror and decided she liked what she saw. She was nearly 11 now, and becoming quite the graceful young lady her mother wanted her to be. Her features were pleasing, her hazel eyes warm and bright. If there was a flaw, it was that her nose was a little too long and turned up, like her brother's. She had grown taller than most girls her age, and she was slender, even with the small breasts budding beneath her bodice. She hurriedly brushed her long auburn hair and hastened downstairs to join the others in the schoolroom. This morning they were to study Petrarch's sonnets, as an aid to learning Italian, and Cicero. She liked Cicero, and agreed with him that a room without books was like a body without a soul. Her younger cousins thought he was boring, and that living with her nose in a book would ruin Catherine's eyesight, and make it harder for her to secure a husband. But Magdalen and Anne understood. Neither they nor Katherine were bothered about finding husbands. They were happy as they were. As the wise Cicero said, "If you have a garden and a library, you have everything you need." She looked fondly at the books lined up on top of the court cupboard. Precious things indeed. But before they could get to Petrarch and Cicero, they were to study mathematics. It was Father Cuthbert's idea. A keen mathematician himself, he had once written a treatise on arithmetic. On his frequent visits to Rye House, he liked to see what progress the children had made. Katherine was good with figures and geometry. It was deeply satisfying, solving the conundrums they posed. It was not Dr. Clark who walked into the schoolroom that morning, but Mother, who was home on leave from her duties at court, and Aunt Mary, followed by Elizabeth Cheney, who, at 18, had heavy, well-bred features, with a certain demure charm. "Your good tutor has a megrim," Mother told them, as they rose from their curtsies, and Will from his bow. "You will have to put up with us for today, girls. Will, Dr. Clark tells me that you have an essay on Julius Caesar to finish, so you will get on with that. And you, young ladies, will accompany me to the still-room to make up some physic for the stores," Aunt Mary told them. Katherine sighed. She would rather have been at her books. But Mother was ever insistent that girls should be taught to be efficient in running a large household, against the time when they should be married.